5. Part C, identification with a personal situation conflict. You had started out on the original PDF you sent out with just the little short section number 1. And then in the class, you added section 2, which was 5 parts. And I found
which part is it?
segment 5.
5.
Okay. Part C, identification.
Okay. Okay.
You had started out with just part C number 1 on the first PDF. And then when it came to the class, you added part 2 and the A, B, C, D, E afterwards. I found that number 2 on there, the 5-part number 2, to
Let me
be
look it up here real quick.
yeah.
And it's self-esteem. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
And Ralph, did you get the updated workbook?
Yes, I did.
Okay, great.
Self-esteem, I'm not seeing it.
Thank you, Sam.
Mhm. Greg, you might need me to send you an older version.
Oh, okay. Because I'm not even seeing the new version. I know that we have it, but
Letty, would you mind sending me that booklet, the self-esteem part?
oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, gotcha. Right in front of my eyeballs. Okay, so segment 5. Okay, so what was your question?
Number
B?
2.
Number
Yeah.
2.
Number 2, A
Palo
through
Santo.
E. Yeah. And you
Okay.
had us using the detachment blend.
Uh-huh.
I found that whole thing to be that particular section to be really calming,
Yeah.
For lack of a better term. So I'm taking and doing just number 2 a couple of times a week.
Yeah. So that kind of is in the same vein of what I was just talking about with the allostasis.
Okay.
It's helping to shift or change, and because it's under identification, because you're literally changing what you're identifying with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that step number 2,
Yeah.
totally stand on its own. And
Okay.
so I said Gilead, Palo Santo, Aloes, detachment would fall in that same category.
Yeah, detachment was what was in the kit, so that's what I'm using.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You easily could be doing that all the time.
Yeah.
Like we were just on a trip last couple of days, and sometimes when sometimes when I'm traveling, just even the idea of travel, you're dealing with changing environments and stuff, and if having a little bit of hard time with traveling, I'll use one of those oils, and a lot of times I use Palo Santo.
Yeah.
And it just allows me to like travel like in a way that's very fluid.
Mhm.
So it's the same idea. Like it could be different situations, different environments, different emotional states, different perceptions, all of these things. They all kind of fall in where you're needing to shift and change. And so all of those oils that we talked about work really well for that.
Okay. So I've got Palo Santo spray.
Yeah, that would work. Yep.
So if I have a choice between using Palo Santo spray and detachment, which one's my A choice?
They both work good.
Okay, so they're both equally powerful.
Well, the Palo Santo spray's also got like holy water in it and lithium, and so it's been augmented in a different way. Like, it's a different kind of blend of sorts.
Oh, I added some octane booster to it. Okay.
Yeah. So I think you're solid with whichever one you choose there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Okay. Catch you later.